guys, and welcome back to Repair and Resell. Today I'm gonna show you how to open your controller. It's something that some people are really struggling to do. In order to do so, I will use this nice special edition of the Dualshock 4. It's the 20th anniversary edition. I think it's actually look pretty nice, and it's the only controller that has this color PS button as far as I know. So in order to open your PS4, you will need to take a Phillips head screwdriver, just like this one, and you will need to remove the 4 screws on the back of the controller at those points. So I'm gonna do this right now. Once the 4 screws are removed, you will be able to turn your controller back on its front face, and you will need to unlock the leg just by pinching them a little bit like this, and the little gaps should form between the bottom part and the the bottom part and the top part. Sorry. After that, you will need to get a plastic tool. In fact, it's not necessarily an obligation to be this one, but I strongly recommend that it's plastic, because if it's not plastic, there is a high risk that you damage your controller, because the plastic is pretty easy to dent. So mainly what you want to do with the plastic tool is to unlock the little tab that are inside the controller, approximately here and here on the other side. So I'm gonna show you how it's done. So you lift the controller a little bit and you insert your plastic tool in it, just like this, and then you will slide it until the top, and then you should unclip it, just like that. Now it's unclipped. Now you will do the same thing on the other side, just like this, and you slide it to the top, and it's unclips too. So now that it's done, usually I'm using a metal flathead screwdriver, but I'm being really careful in order not to dent the controller. Basically, what you want to do is there's 2 little tabs, one right here and one right here, and you just need to unlock them in order to release, to open the controller, in fact. So in order to do so, I'm trying to put some pressure at the end of the controller and create a gap, and I will increase the gap using kind of a lever effect with my screwdriver, just like this, and you will see the gap starting to become bigger, and I'm using the finger of my right hand to maintain the gap open. So like that, I can just start to work my way around and create a bigger gap. I will do it here too. Oh, and this one is already open. Sometimes it will be a little bit harder. Basically, you will, on most of the controller, you will need to work here with your screwdriver to open them. On this one, it was pretty easy, but on other one, it's pretty difficult. So now you can put your tool aside. I will put it there. And now you flip the controller on its back. And I decided to use this models because on this model, you have some bar at the top here that are attached to the back of the controller. It's not like that on every model of the DualShock 4, but on this one it is, and it make it a bit more difficult to open it. So what you will need to do, you will need to press on the exterior corner of the L2 or the R2 button, and you will need to make sure that you can pass this little bar through the button. It's a bit difficult, but you will succeed, I'm pretty sure. Just like that. And you do the same on the other side. Yeah, as I say, it's not easy, but it's doable. Just like this. Oh, I think I removed the L2 button. It's a nice thing because I will show you how to put it back in case it's happened to you. And now that the controller is like that, don't pull on it too hard, because you will need to detach this little ribbon cable. All you need to do is grab it by the blue part and pull on it gently, it should release it. So now it's open and you're ready to do some repair. But just before, we're gonna fix this. I think that the spring is still in place. It didn't move. So all we will need to do is just to replace the L2 button, making sure that the spring is right placed. So the spring goes inside of the button. Maybe you're not seeing really well, but make sure that the spring is inside. It's what's making your controller going up again. And all you need to do is slide the, just like this, you slide the L2 button behind the springs. I will grab a pair of tweezers in order to do so, just to make sure the spring is well placed. I know it's hard to see a bit, but you grab the spring and you make sure that it's inside your controller, inside the L2 button and not outside. This can be a little bit tricky to do. Well, here we go. The spring is now inside, and I think it's well placed. So now we just can clip the other side of the L2 button, and now the button is back in place. So this is basically how to open your controller. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that it will be useful to do some of the repair I show you on my channel. I hope also that you like this nice edition of the Dualshock 4, and I wish to see you in some of my other video, and have a nice day.